Good morning sa ating lahat.
Good day everyone, my name is John Wendell Vallarde.
My name is Jerome C. Gamit and we will discuss the law enforcement of the country Spain. Upon the discussion, we will going to know and learn about the agency and department, what type of law enforcement they have, if centralized or decentralized, their history, syempre, their recruitment agency, kung paano makapasok, yung firearms, weapons, equipment, and uniform, and also insignia, their best practices, and other important details about them. Before we dig into what type of law enforcement they have, first we need to know about the short details of this country. Spain, officially the Kingdom of Spain, is a country located in southwestern Europe on the Iberian Peninsula. It shares its borders with Portugal to the west, France and Andorra to the northeast, and Morocco across the Strait of Gibraltar. Spain is a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system. Their official language is Spanish or Castilian, but several other regional languages are also officially recognized. At yun nga, yung iba pang mga wika din sa kanila ay patuloy din nilang personal na kinikilala at dinidiskubre. Spain is a member of the European Union composed of 27 states or kilala rin sa tawag na European Union countries and NATO or North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The country is known for its diverse geography, rich history, vibrant culture, and significant contributions of art, literature, and science. Next, ito na yung overview of the police system nila. Spain police system is complex, featuring several agencies with overlapping jurisdictions. Pero ito ang main national police forces: CNP or Cuerpo Nacional de Policia, Guardia Civil, and Policias Local. But first, we need to define what CNP is, or Cuerpo Nacional de Policia. The CNP is the National Police Corps, is responsible for policing in most urban areas and larger cities. Responsibility nila is dun sa syudad. They handle a wide range of duties including criminal investigations, traffic control, syempre, sa syudad, and counterterrorism. They are centralized force under the Ministry of the Interior. Their estimated strength is around 80,000 officers. So malakas sila. Ang Guardia Civil naman. The Guardia Civil or Civil Guard is a paramilitary police force with a broader remit, including rural policing, border control, traffic policing on highways, and providing security for government officials. They are also responsible for certain specialized functions such as environmental protection and maritime security. Responsibility din nila is yung kanilang kapaligiran at mga katubigan or maritime. Their estimated strength is around 80,000 personnel also. Next, Policias Local or local police. Each municipality or city or town has its own local force or local police force, responsible for maintaining order and security within its jurisdiction. Their responsibilities typically include traffic control, minor crime prevention, and community policing. Ito naman yung sa community lang, ang range nila is di gaanong kaluwang o kalakihan. The size of these forces varies greatly depending on the population of the community or municipality. Force is just based lamang sa mga tao sa kanilang mismong munisipalidad. Next, departmental structure. Both the CNP and Guardia Civil have specialized departments, including criminal investigation units, traffic departments, and specialized units for counter-terrorism and organized crime. The specific departmental structure within each force is complex and varies. Next is the ranks. The rank structure for both the CNP and Guardia Civil are hierarchical, meaning ito ay nakaayos with various ranks from entry-level officers to high-ranking commissioner and generals. Detailed information on specific ranks and other insignia requires some research or further research. Next, their law enforcement type is Spain is a decentralized type of law enforcement controlled by several local offices or authorities rather than one single one. Maraming lokal or otoridad ang pinapamahalaan ng madaming lokal. Next, dito naman tayo sa kanilang history. The modern Spanish police system has evolved over centuries or patuloy na nagbabago. With its roots in various historical institutions, the Guardia Civil was founded in 1844, initially focusing on rural policing and maintaining order in a country recovering from internal conflicts. The Cuerpo Nacional de Policia, or known as CNP, emerged from various earlier police forces and was formally structured in its current form in the mid-20th century. Nauna ang Guardia Civil na nabuo na ang range is rural lamang na kesa sa Cuerpo o CNP na range is urban or cities. The evolution of the system has been influenced by political changes and societal needs, leading to structural reforms and adjustments in responsibilities over time. At sa patuloy na pagbabago ng lipunan, ang sistema din ay patuloy din na nagbabago para lang maibigay o maiprovide din ang mga pangangailangan sa ikabubuti ng kanilang lipunan. Next, organizational structure. Both the CNP and the Guardia Civil have hierarchical structure with a central command o iisa ang naguutos lamang, overseeing regional and local units. The local police forces operate independently within their respective municipalities but may cooperate with the national forces on specific cases. Mga lokal na pulis ay malaya na nakakapag-operate sa kanilang mismong munisipalidad pero nakikipag-operate din sila sa syudad or national forces pero based on specific cases lamang. The Ministry of the Interior plays a crucial role in overseeing and coordinating the activities of the national police forces. Next is yung recruitment nila. Recruitment into the CNP and Guardia Civil involves rigorous processes, including physical and psychological testing, background checks, and academic qualifications. Ang pagpasok sa CNP at Guardia Civil ay madami ding proseso tulad dito sa Pilipinas. Unang-una yung physical, syempre, at psychological. Kung sa physical, yung kung kaya ba natin, at psychological, ito ay sinusubok yung kung paano tayo mag-isip sa mahirap na sitwasyon. Background check, dito naman is yung criminal records at academic qualifications, yung mga skills na meron ka, and then the specific requirements vary and depending on the position and agency. Local police forces have their own recruitment procedures, typically managed at the municipal level. At ito na nga yung requirements para ma-recruit ka, at dapat na or born or a naturalized Spanish citizen. Dito naman sa Pilipinas is born or a naturalized Filipino citizen. Be over 18 years of age. Be at least 1.65 meters, 5 feet 5'5" in tall for men. Dito sa Pilipinas is 5'4" para sa mga lalaki, and 1.60 meters para naman sa mga babae. Dito sa Pilipinas is 5'2", and not have been convicted of fraud or dismissed by local, regional, or national government, or prevented from holding public functions. Meron silang hold a driving license of the class specified by the government. Basic scale is have or to be in conditions to obtain the certificate of bachillerato of equivalent or equivalent. Executive scale, have a technical engineer, technical architect, qualified university student, or equivalent or top formation degree. Dito naman tayo sa training academy. Training academy, if the applicant has been chosen, they will receive professional training at the police academy in Avila for 9 months. Antalang dito sa Pilipinas naman sa academy ng PNPA or Philippine National Police na meron tayo, at PMA or Philippine Military Academy, pero dito is 4 years training, which is longer. Whilst training reside at the academy, they learn about Spanish law, receive firearms and self-defense training, conduct practical application exercises, learn the basics of the English or French languages, and undergo training in crime investigation. Finally, the pupil will receive a policing practice for a year, in which there will be a various common situations that will form him as an agent. Next is firearms, to be discussed by Buddy John Wendell Gallarde.
Firearms, weapons, and equipment. The equipment provided to Spanish police officers varies depending on their role and agency. Sabi dito, ang equipment ng mga pulis sa Spain is dumedepende ito sa role and ahensyang pinanggalingan mo. Yun yung pinaka nun, sabi nila. Officers typically carry handguns, and specialized units may have access to more advanced weaponry. Sabi dito, typical na lahat ng pulis sa Spain is nagdadala ng handguns and specialized units. Sabi din dito, yung mga dalubasan ng gumamit ng equipment nila is may karapatang silang gumamit ng mga advanced weapons, ganun. Ito yung mga example ng handguns. So dito yung Beretta 92, SIG Sauer P226, HK USP, and Glock 17 and 19. Yan yung mga handguns nila. Next, yung mga submachine guns or tinatawag na SMGs. Yung Heckler and Koch UMP, Heckler and Koch MP5. Yun yung mga submachine nila. Next, yung mga assault rifles. Yung mga assault rifles nila, yung Set-Me-C and Set-Me-L. And G36 Heckler and Koch. Next, yung mga shotguns nila, ayan. Tapos, meron din silang sniper rifles tulad ng Barrett MA2 and Sako TRG-22 and Accuracy International Arctic Warfare or tinatawag ni AW. Meron din silang tinatawag na non-lethal weapons or tinatawag na hindi nakakamatay na equipment or firearms. Ito yung baton, pepper spray, teaser, yon, mga yon. Next is specialized equipment. Ito yung mga riot shields, body armor, helmets, yung mga yan, yung mga specialized equipment. Meron din silang mga patrol cars. Yan, patrol cars. Kailangan yan. Ito naman, mga surveillance and communication equipment. Ito yung mga body cameras. Increasingly being used to record interactions during police engagement. Ito yung mga kapag meron silang, example na lang, yung pag may operation sila, kailangan nilang, parang i-document nila yung pag-operation nila, ganon, something like that. Drones used for surveillance, search and rescue and border patrol missions. Alam naman natin yung mga drones, yun yung mga palipad, mga ganon. Meron pa, next is radios and communication system. Secure and encrypted communications are standard for police and military forces. Ito yung mga ginagamit nila para mag-communicate, yung mga walkie-talkie na tinatawag. Yan yun, yung example niyan. Night vision and thermal imaging, common in specialized military units and used by police for surveillance and operations at night. Yan, alam na night vision. Okay, next. Explosive and tactical equipment. Ito yung breathing tools used by tactical units to break through doors and barriers. Ito yung mga ginagamit nila kapag sarado yung pinto na may operation sila, yun yung pinapasabog nila, yung mga humaharang sa dadaanan nila, ganon. Flashbang and stance grenades employed in high-risk operation to disorient suspects, yung mga yan. Tactical equipment, pampabulag, sakali, flashbangs and stun grenades. Explosive Ordnance Disposal or EOD equipment used by the Guardia Civil and military's bomb disposal units, including bomb suits and robot systems. Meron din silang tinatawag na military equipment or Spain's military utilize advanced equipment including, ito yung isa dito, Leopard 2E main battle tanks, modern tanks jointly developed by Spain and Germany. Ito collab ng Germany and Spain na battle tanks. Ito yung tinatawag na Leopard TE main battle tanks. Meron pa. Next, Pizarro and infantry fighting vehicle used by mechanism infantry units. Eurofighter Typhoon, Spain's primary air superiority fighter. F-18 Hornet, ito yung multi-role combat aircraft used by the Spanish aircraft. Tapos, frigates and submarines. The Spanish Navy operates F-100 frigates, S-880 submarines, and other vessels for national defense and NATO missions. Ito yung mga duties nila. Duties are regulated by the Organic Law 1986 of March 13 on 1986. Number 1, the issuing of identity documents, national ID cards, and passports. 2, to control the arrival and departure of foreign and Spanish citizens. 3, immigration law, refuge and asylum, extradition and expulsion. 4, gambling enforcement. 5, drug enforcement. 6, collaboration with Interpol and Europol. Control of private security companies. And last is general law enforcement of criminal investigation. Meron din silang tinatawag na special units or there are numerous special units within the CNP or Cuerpo Nacional de Policía. GOES or Grupos Operativos Especiales de Seguridad. or Police Tactical Units. GOE or Grupo Especial de Operaciones or Elite Police Tactical Units equivalent to GSG-9 or FBI HRT, TEDx NRBQ or Servicio de Desactivation de Explosivos y Nuclear Radiológico Bacteriológico y Químico or Explosive Artifacts Diffuser and CRBN or Chemical, Radiological, Biological and Nuclear Specialist Team. UIP or Unidad de Intervención Policial or Anti-Riot Unit. UPR, Unidad de Prevención y Reacción Anti-Riot Unit. UDI, UDYCO or Unidad de Drogas y Crimen Organizado, Drugs and Organized Crime Investigation Squad. UDEF or Unidad de Delincuencia Especializada y Violenta or Investigation and Pursuit several kinds of crimes related to artistic and cultural heritage families. BIT or Brigada de Investigación Tecnológica or Computer Crime Unit. UDEF or Unidad de Delincuencia Económica y Fiscal or Financial Crimes. UEGC or Unidad Especial de Guerras Caninos or Canine Unit, Drug Explosives and People Detection. CGPG or General Commissariat or Judiciary Police or Intelligence Unit. CGI, General Commissariat of Information or Intelligence and Anti-Terrorism Unit. SMA or Servicios de Medios Aéreos. UCSPA, Unidad de Auxilio y Protección Ambiental. TEDx, GOT or Grupo Operativo de Intervenciones Técnicas. GOR or Grupo Operativo de Respuesta. Unidad Canina, Canine Unit. Yun yung mga specialist units nila. Uniforms. The uniforms of the CNP and Guardia Civil are distinct and easily identifiable. Sabi dito, yung uniform ng CNP and Guardia Civil is naiiba, pero madaling makilala or ma-identify. The design and color schemes have evolved over time, but they generally include elements that differentiate them from other law enforcement agencies. Local police forces are also have their own distinct uniforms. Sabi dito, yung mga lokal na police din is may sarili din silang dissenting uniforms. Yung mga examples ng uniform nila. Number 1 is service uniform or SC. Number 2 is yung riot police or UPR. Yung ibig sabihin is Unidad de Prevención y Reacción, yung UPR. Itong riot police or yung tinatawag na UIP, Unidad de Intervención de Policial. Or yung Tactical Unit GUS or yung tinatawag na Grupos Operativos Especiales de Seguridad. Yun yung uniform nila. Next is Tactical Unit or GEO or tinatawag na Grupo Especial de Operaciones. Next is Bomb Disposal TEDx. Yan. Tapos ito, yung sa panglalaki, dress uniform nila. Yan. Sa babae naman ito, dress uniform female. Yan. Dito na tayo sa rank and insignia. The rank and insignia systems for both the CNP and Guardia Civil involve specific badges, epaulets, and other markings to indicate an officer's rank and position within the hierarchy. Ang ibig sabihin nito, yung rank and insignia is yung insignia yung badges na tinatawag. In other word, insignia is badges, parehas lang yun. Yung epaulets is yung ornamental shoulder pieces or decorations, yung mga nilalagay dito. Yan, yung mga yan. Tapos yung ibig sabihin ng badge, para ito yung mga matukoy yung ranggo ng mga opisyal nating pulis. Ganon, mga posisyon nila. Yun yung mga yan. Ito yung mga example nila, rank and insignia. Una, dito tayo sa superior grades. Number 1, Director Adjunto and Operativo. Next is Subdirector General. Next is Comisario General or Jefe de Division. Next is Jefe Superior. Yan yung mga nasa superior grades. Yan yung mga ano nila. Next is Superior. Number 1 is Komisaryo Principal and Komisaryo. Yan, dalawa. Next is Executive. Number 1 is Inspector Jefe and Inspector. Next is Deputy Inspector or Subspector. Sa basic, Official de Policia and Policia. Next is Student, mga student. Ito, yung mga badge nila. Inspector Alumno and Practicas. Yan. Next is Inspector Alumno de Second Ano. Second year nila. Next is Inspector Alumno de First Year. Yan. The first ano. Yan. Next is Policia in Practicas. And lastly is Policia Alumno. Yan. Next, dito na tayo sa mga ranks. Ito. From 1879 to 1986, the police supported the military rank systems, a holdover of the old armed police. Above the cadet ranks, there are 5 cadets ranks. The current ranks are 1. Policia or policeman or policewoman. Official de Policia or police officer. 3. Sub-inspector or sub-inspector. Inspector or inspector. Inspector Jefe or chief inspector. Next is Comisario or commissioner. Next is Comisario principal or principal commissioner. Jefe superior or superior chief. Next, Comisario General or Commissioner General and Jefe Division, Divisional Chief or equal ranks. Subdirector General or Subdirector General. Next is Director Adjunto Operativo or Assistant Director of Operations. Next is Director General de la Policia or Director General of Police. Ito yung pinakamataas na ranggo ng police sa Spain. Director General de la Policia or Director General of Police. Yan. Best practices. Ito yung Policia de Quartiere or Quarter Police. Definition. A program launched to increase police presence and deters crime. Ang ibig sabihin is, nagpatupad sila ng isang programa na ilulunsad upang madagdagan yung presensya ng pulis. Ang ibig sabihin sa Spain is Policia de Quartiere or Quarter Police. Yun yung pinakamadaling salita nun. Magawa sila ng program para madagdagan yung presensya ng pulis. Yan. And that's all. Once again, my name is John Wendell Gallarde.
And my name is Jerome Gamit.
Thank you.
Thank you.